The logical and epistemological failures of atheism. The burden of proof and misapplication of atheism. Atheists often claim that they simply lack belief in God, shifting the burden of proof entirely onto the theist. However, this is a misrepresentation of epistemic responsibility. If one asserts that no gods exist, then this is a positive claim that requires justification. The refusal to defend a position while demanding absolute proof from the opposition is not logical discourse. It is special pleading. Furthermore, many atheists conflate methodological naturalism, the idea that science studies the natural world, with ontological naturalism, the claim that nothing beyond nature exists. This is a philosophical stance, not a scientific conclusion. It assumes that because science studies natural processes, no supernatural reality can exist. However, this is a category error. Science is limited to studying what is observable and measurable, but this does not mean that what is not yet observable is non-existent. 2. The demand for testable, verifiable evidence for God. This demand is often made in bad faith because it assumes that God must be observable in the same way physical objects are. But if God is by definition not part of the material universe, then expecting physical test results for a non-physical being is logically incoherent, akin to demanding a telescope show us the concept of justice. However, there is testable, verifiable evidence for God when approached with the same historical and forensic standards used in other disciplines, the fine-tuning of the universe. The fundamental constants of physics, e.g., gravitational constant, cosmological constant, strong nuclear force, are finely tuned to allow life. The odds of this happening by chance are astronomically small, far beyond what is considered statistically impossible. Roger Penrose, an atheist physicist, calculated that the probability of a life-permitting universe emerging by chance is 1 in 10 to 10, 1 to 23, a number so vast that chance is not a reasonable explanation. The origin of life. The law of biogenesis, life only comes from life, remains undefeated. The idea that non-living matter spontaneously organized itself into complex, self-replicating life is an assertion without empirical basis. Abiogenesis has never been observed, simulated, or recreated in any lab, despite decades of attempts. Every known cause of complex functional information, like DNA, is intelligence. The existence of objective morality. Atheism struggles to provide a foundation for objective morality. If there is no God, then morality is either subjective, just opinions, or a byproduct of evolution, survival mechanisms. If morality is a mere construct, then no act, including murder, rape, or genocide, can be objectively wrong. Yet we recognize that some things are truly evil, indicating a moral law beyond human opinion. The historical evidence for Jesus' resurrection. Non-Christian sources, Josephus, Tacitus, and the Babylonian Talmud, confirm Jesus existed and was crucified. The empty tomb is acknowledged by skeptical scholars. The apostles' willingness to die for their claim of resurrection suggests they were not lying. Hallucination theories fail because multiple people, 500 at once, according to 1 Corinthians 15, claimed to see Christ post-mortem. A supernatural resurrection is a better explanation than all naturalistic alternatives. Near-death experiences, NDEs. Verified cases. Exist where individuals describe events outside their body that they could not have known otherwise, e.g., describing a surgical procedure while clinically dead. Many report encounters with beings of light, consistent with theological descriptions of the afterlife, miracles, and answered prayers. Peer-reviewed studies on intercessory prayer suggest some unexplained positive correlations. Medical miracles documented by doctors include cases where cancer disappears without explanation, eyesight is restored to the blind, and the deaf regain hearing. Third, the logical contradictions of atheistic materialism, consciousness, and free will. If atheistic materialism is true, then human thoughts are just chemical reactions with no rational agency. But if thoughts are determined by physics, then reasoning itself is unreliable, leading to self-refutation. Meaning and purpose. Atheism provides no ultimate meaning. Any sense of purpose is merely an illusion of evolution. However, humans universally seek meaning, which suggests purpose is not just a biological accident. The problem of evil atheists argue that evil disproves God, but without God, they have no basis to define evil. If the universe is just atoms in motion, then suffering is neither bad nor good. It just is. Conclusion. Atheism, when held consistently, leads to logical contradictions and an inability to account for the universe's order, the origin of life, consciousness, morality, and meaning. Meanwhile, theism, particularly Christianity, offers a coherent worldview with testable, historical, and philosophical evidence supporting it. The question is not whether there is any evidence for God, there is. The question is whether an atheist is willing to accept it.